Okay, sorry if I had to restart there for a second. My recording kind of went a bit fuzzy, but hello, ladies and germs, gentlemen, the bacterial. Children don't seem to be ugly alike. Welcome to Ape Escape on the Loose for the PSP. Yeah, this is the next game in my channel that I'm going to be doing a Let's Play on. And there's a couple of reasons why I'm picking this game out of the couple of other games, or the original, in fact, that I'm playing this game for. First off, let me just say that the reason why I chose Ape Escape on the Loose instead of like Street Fighter Alpha 2, DuckTales, you know, all those other games I could have played on my channel, is because this game was the only one that apparently, well, actually, it's not the only one. DuckTales sort of works, but I don't want to play that one just yet. Yes, oh god, I kept on failing. I need to get better with DuckTales before I actually show it on like my channel itself. Anyway, Ape Escape on the Loose was the easiest one to record, because guess what? Street Fighter Alpha does not want to work with me. It just wants to F with me so much. Like, literally, I tried my best to record on my PS1 or the PSP in itself, but oh my god, is that just so difficult. I don't know why it's so difficult to record. It shouldn't be. I've recorded a couple of games before, and it was easy. And I know I should play the NES version of, like, Street Fighter Alpha, but I wanted to play the PS1 version because it had better stuff, technically. Anyway, the reason why I'm playing Ape Escape on the Loose, specifically, is because of another reason. But yeah, so, since nobody else other than one person voted on, Street Fighter Alpha 2 to play this game, to play Street Fighter Alpha 2, I decided, hey, why not play Ape Escape on the Loose, because no one else wanted something else. I kind of wanted to play Ape Escape on the Loose mainly because, like, I thought it would be an interesting short game anyway, because the original Ape Escape, from what I could tell, is a little bit shorter than other games I'm playing, like, shorter than RPG games in general. And as you guys know, or at least as you guys are seeing this, Pokemon Fire Red or Wario Land should be concluding at this time. Meaning that you guys should see, like, the end of Wario Land or Pokemon, whichever one comes first. And this series should come up right after it. Like, as soon as Wario Land or Pokemon Fire Red are done, this series should be playing in that spot in particular. And the reason why I chose, Ape Escape, like, in and of itself was because, yeah, no one else, said, oh, hey, play this. Not that many people voted on that video anyway, so, I thought, why not just play something that I wanted to play? And so I picked Ape Escape on the Loose, the PSP remake port of the original game. Because, everyone hates this game. Or at least all Ape Escape fans hate this game. I remember, like, when I first played this game, like, when I first played the first original Ape Escape on the PS1, which you may be asking why I'm not playing that one. I'll tell you in a second. Let me just tell my story. I remember playing the original on the PS1 and the original, and I always thought it was so cool and fun, but never really understood it fully. And then when I played Ape Escape on the Loose on my PSP, I was like, oh, is this a new game? But then it did not click to me that this was a remake of the original game. I was like, oh, so that's what this is. Okay. In all honesty, it isn't bad in that regard. It's just confusing in that way, because, like, this is a game that's based off the first game, but it's a remake, but we put it on the PSP because, hey, take it on where you go, right? And, I didn't understand that at all, but, whatever. The one thing that really made Ape Escape on the Loose a little bit better in some regards is, video games. No. The reason why I'm playing this game in particular is because I want to save the original game, the original one, that I play a little bit later on my channel when I get a little bit more, noticed, I guess. Until I get, like a lot of support from my channel, I'm mainly going to play the remakes, or at least some other Ape Escape games, and including this game on my channel for now, because I know a few people will not be watching the series. Trust me, I know that for a fact, because, trust me, there's not that many people who actually will watch this series. Trust me, I know that, because not that many people watch Pokemon, my Golden Sun, or my Pokemon Fire Red series, so, you know what, I can't blame them. But, back onto my point, though. I'm playing this game because, yeah, I want to play this game early on so that way I can save all the rest of the Ape Escape games for my channel a little bit later on. So I'm going to be playing this game on my channel first before I play the original. And also, mainly because, like, this game also has the better graphics, music, and technically voice acting out of the original's pocket. Trust me, control-wise, this game is not good in that regard. But I didn't mind it, so, you know, maybe I won't mind it now. So, yeah, I'm going to be playing Ape Escape on the loose, you know, just to mainly pass the time and get, like, some type of other series going while I continuously play Golden Sun, because Golden Sun is taking forever. And I'll still be playing Golden Sun, trust me. I just need to get to it. Like, you know, I need to finish that up at some point. So, for now, I'll be playing Ape Escape as a secondary secondary LP that will be going alongside Golden Sun, since I'll be done with Wario Land and Pokemon Fire Red at this point. I'm done with both of those series right now. So, I'm trying to figure out, like, what exactly I want to also have to play alongside those, so... Yeah, after this, I'm pretty sure you guys will be seeing either this, or, like, what do you call it? I'm pretty sure you guys will be seeing Ape Escape and Golden Sun as the main games that I'll be playing throughout my series. And I know I've been talking for a long time, so let's just start it up, because, yeah, I've been talking for a long, long time. That's something else I want to talk about. I'll be cutting out all the loading screens in between the games before I start. I'll be quiet during the cutscenes, so that's something else you gotta realize, okay? Because I've been talking a lot through some of my other games up until now, so, you know, I'm just saying. Jesus Christ, that slowdown.
So, Spike, has the professor finished creating his time machine yet?
He said it's just about done.
I wonder if we could take a trip in it today.
If so, I'll be going first.
That's not fair, Spike! Wait up!
Billy? Is that you?
Yes, sir. Hello?
It's Spike, and Jake's with him.
Spike!
And Jake.
No! Get out of here, you two!
Press the obvious yellow button. Okay, I won't be quiet during the full cutscene, I'm just saying. Most of it. Oh, jeez. Sorry if this game doesn't run as well as I thought it did. Or at least on my, like, for some reason my recording software is messing with it. And I guess that's why I had that amount of slowdown as it did earlier. So sorry. Oh, jeez. Where's Mandy when you need her? Kind of a delayed sound.
So that's it! I've got it! If that does that, then this happens. In other words, that causes this. Therefore, if in fact that happens, then... Eureka! Natalie! The time machine is complete!
Already. We've got bigger problems, you know?
Okay, that was an interesting dialogue choice. I'm pretty sure the original one was better.
Spike, can you hear me? Something incredible has happened.
Oh, really?
As a result of that accident, you have been warped through time. You
Uh,
will soon arrive in the age of the dinosaurs.
Can I go back?
The bad news, Spike, is that a band of monkeys is also lost in the past in many different lands. If those monkeys are left to their own devices, they will probably end up seriously changing the course of history.
Planet of the Apes.
Spike, I have a request
Style.
to make of you. Luckily, you should be in the possession of 2 gadgets I've invented.
Because
I want you to use them to go after as many of those wild apes as you can.
that's coincidental.
You'll be able to capture them with the time net. And should you find yourself in a potentially dangerous situation, use the Stun Club to defend yourself. It will definitely come in handy. I know you'll be more than up to the huge task ahead.
Don't-
I'm counting on you.
Don't put all your eggs in a basket, Professor. Whatever your name is, just Professor. You're kind of putting too much hope in a 10-year-old. I assume that, you know, Spike's a 10-year-old. Pai Charu, you know, the character we're never gonna see in the Ape Escape series at all, or mentioned to. Seriously, this character is never talked about. Outside of, like, of the, you know, Wikipedia, at least. Because guess what? I haven't seen any of the American, like, dubbed games ever refer to her or talk about her. At all. it's like as if they say, you know what, she's a character, but you know, we just never mention her. Anyway, oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Okay, I just wanted to check whether or not that's... Okay. Come on! Oh, come on, it wasn't not this difficult before in my practice. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, so anyway, sorry if I was talking a lot through that cutscene, I might just stop. I just wanted to give sarcastic remarks on certain things that the professor both said or would say. At least, throughout some parts of this game. Anyway, yeah, so that's pretty much the story of the game. You have to try and collect all the monkeys that what do you call it, have gone through time and pretty much take over the entire place. Now, there's a couple of things I wanted to talk about with that cutscene, and one of the few things that I did want to talk about was, of course, the voice acting. Because guess what? When I said Billy and Mandy, you guessed it, the voice actor for Spike in this game is in fact Billy, or Invader Zim, or I might put the actual what do you call it, a voice actor's name up on top, just like I did for the character that I was talking about, that computer character, Charu. I think I'm pronouncing her name right, I might be wrong. But anyway, that is in fact Billy from Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. He actually did some voice acting work for this game, at least as Spike. And in all honesty, I can sort of hear the Billy in it. Like, I can hear the mix of Billy and Invader Zim in there. And to be fair, his voice is a little bit recognizable in that regard. But, you know, I don't mind it as much as other people did, because this voice acting in this game is technically better than the original. Although that's not really saying much, since the original game had very kind of weird voice acting. Or kind of a bit, you know, a bit of like, not too well voice acting. Trust me, I'm not saying it's perfect, nor am I saying that, you know, hey, they had, like, they were terrible at what they were doing. It's like, that was back in the old days where they barely knew how to, translate Japanese animes. So I really couldn't blame them when they were trying to voice act some of these characters. But at least the inflections in some of these games are way better than the original. I'll tell you that much. But anyway, yeah, that was the first level of Ape Escape. I'll be playing more, trust me, for this episode. I might make this episode either... That's something I'm trying to figure out. Should I make Ape Escape episodes like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes, or 10 or 15 to 20 minutes long? Because I know, like, in parts at the end of the video, towards the end of this game in particular, the levels get longer and harder and enemies become stronger. You get my point. It becomes more difficult for you as a player, and as me as a Let's Player, I need to record stuff. For now, I'll be right back in a second. I gotta go save the game, at least. So, be back in a second. You know what? Why not go and do another level anyway? Because, you know what? It's not really that long of a level, the second level anyway. So, you know what? Why not just, you know, play through it anyway? Whew.
Spike, a new gadget is almost ready.
Ooh, a drum.
The water net lets you shoot underwater.
Okay, that was my second
Try
guess.
it out in the training facility before you beam out. Remember, if you fail to clear the training level, you won't be able to advance to the next level. Good luck.
That seems counterproductive, don't you think, Professor? I mean, quite literally, you're telling me I can't go in... You're telling me I can't go save the world. The thing you just told me to do, without having to have, you know, the frickin', like, having to have myself trained at all, you know? You know, you could at least say, you know, hey, you know, Spike, you could at least, like, train a bit, you know, train in the water net. Because, you know, like, even if I don't do well training with the water net, you could at least tell me, like, oh, hey, Spike, maybe you should really train with the water net instead of going off, you know, because, you know, you're gonna need it. The telling me I can't go on, you know, because of... I always thought that Dr. Ozil, is that his name? Huh. I never thought of it like that. If that is his real name, then okay. If it's not, then I guess I'm wrong and it's Ozil. I don't know. That looks like a booger, though, that's hanging out of his nose. I'm just saying. I never learned the doctor's name. And I mean the professor in this game, because they just call him Professor. You know, just Professor, nothing else, nothing more, just Professor, as if, you know, you're gonna know that character's name throughout the entire time. At least with, like, Dr. Eggman, Dr. Wily, and, like, you know, like Dr. Eggman, Dr. Wily, Dr. Light, you remember their names because they're named, like, after something specific. At least that's something. But no, you don't remember his name, these guys' names at all. And overall, I just think it's kind of weird. Anyway, yeah, I'm just saying, it's kind of weird that, you know, they don't ever speak his name ever. But anyway, yeah, I decided to play another level, guys, because, you know, hey, this episode's gonna be sort of short. Sort of okayly nice. So might as well try to get more into this episode than before, because it really sort of needs it. Hey look, a monkey. Gotcha. And I'm gonna try doing my best to collect all the Spectre coins that are in this game. At least to get all of the mini games and show those off throughout this game. At least in that regard. If not, then I'm not gonna really do much after that. Aside from just like playing the game in and of itself. I will say, I think I might keep like episodes at the very maximum 20, 30 to 15 minutes at length at most. I think I'll be keeping episodes at least 20 to something length at least for this particular playthrough. At least to some regards, I'm gonna try. Not gonna be completely sure whether or not it'll work or whether or not it'll actually be, you know, decent. But I'm gonna try to keep some of this levels, or at least playing the game, in and of itself just like, you know, a good amount of time. I'm not gonna say it's like, oh, it's gonna be perfectly timed. I'm just saying it's gonna be at least relatively around that time. So, you know, expect somewhat long episodes for Ape Escape as a series, or as this particular series goes. And at least, you know, something like that in that regard. I'm not gonna say it's perfect, but it's the best I can do at this time, because as some of you may know, I'm actually in school at the point of like this recording, and I need to do most of my work and stay close to my studies. But I've also like want to try and finish off my school before I continuously do YouTube. Well, I want to get work first and then do YouTube somewhat side, like during some of the points in my life. I do want to make YouTube my career, but again, like it's like, you have to be realistic in your standpoints. You have to be like, oh hey, I'm willing to, I'm willing to do my, I'm willing to do like, a couple of things here and there, but I need to like, provide for myself and actually get a job, so you know, there's that. After I'm done with school, I'm gonna get a job, and then I'm gonna have to wait and figure out like, what I'm gonna do, like with this whole YouTube thing. Because, like, as you guys know, I may have, like, 50 plus subscribers, but they really don't interact with me much, and I really don't have that much attention to my channel itself. So, you know, it's gonna be an uphill climb from here. Which is why I'm playing Ape Escape, like I said before, because I do want to play the original Ape Escape, but on my channel where a lot of people are watching it, so that way they enjoy my playthrough of it. Because, like I said, it's been a while since I played the original Ape Escape, but I know for a fact that its voice acting is not good. The graphics are okay for a PlayStation 1 game, but that game is old and it's a bit outdated by comparison, but it's still fun to play, trust me. I've played it a couple of times beforehand. But I want to return to it, like, sort of like on my channel and get a fresh reaction to it. And I want to get people to at least see it and say, oh hey, that was very nice. That was a great, playthrough of Ape Escape. I liked it, and I like that game, and I'm glad someone played the game and made it like fun to watch. I'm glad you did that. And that's exactly what I want to do for this series. Well, not for this series, for the next series. This game, Ape Escape on the Loose, is just a stepping stone to playing like the Ape Escape series in a whole. Because at some point, I do want to play Ape Escape 2, Ape Escape 3, definitely Ape Escape 3, because I love that game. That's my favorite of the series. And after I'm done playing all the Ape Escape games, I guess that'll be done for the Ape Escape series in general, which is kind of sad, but hopefully if I space out my playthroughs enough, I'll be able to finish Ape Escape 3 on a point where I have like a lot of subscribers, and it's been a fun ride for everyone involved who's watched me play Ape Escape. So you know what? It's gonna be good, honestly. It's gonna be good. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to show off the training room, which we were just in a few seconds ago. Spike is a vampire, that is confirmed. Like, seriously, look how reflective this is, and yet it shows everything but Spike. Anyway, yeah, this room in particular is where you spend those Spectre coins, and you get to purchase, or basically unlock, minigames, which require a couple of dozens of Spectre coins. You're gonna need 40 to unlock all of them here. So, you know, it's gonna take a while for me to get any of them unlocked, and I may show them off, like, in a bonus episode, or in between episodes, I guess, I don't know. But for now, the other room over there was basically the training room where you can learn how to do all your weapons. Here is the save station where you save load games, also a enemy book list, as well as a Monkeypedia where you can actually look up all the monkeys and read some stats here and there. But that's about it for this episode of Ape Escape. I think I'm going to be done with, well, not really done series, but done for now and just waiting to play this game again. Because guess what? I want to get, what do you call it, thumbnails for the Ape Escape series that I'm playing. I want to play, like, I want to get, like, a thumbnail in which my character is basically trying to capture monkeys. But, unfortunately, I really don't know, I can't draw well enough to where I'm going to make my own thumbnails. I've tried to do that in the past, but it's not really worked out too well. But you know what? I'm going to have to figure that out, and I'll get back to you guys on that, okay? But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed that episode of Ape Escape, then please leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. I will see you all next time for the next playthrough of Ape Escape on the loose, I guess. Because, well, to be fair, I'll be, like, I'll be still playing this game as soon as, like, as soon as I'm done. I'm still gonna be playing the series, so. Anyway, guys, if you, anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe for more, and stay tuned for more Ape Escape, I guess. Anyway, guys, I'm Ultrabot Ultimate saying, see you next time for the next game, for the next episode of Ape Escape. Until then, sayonara, my bots!